before dinner, after dinner, before dinner, after dinner. And I can just keep going.
This is our evidence, our ghost adventures.
Well, let's judge it harshly.
Let's judge it harshly and decide if we're one and done.
All right.
Fuckers.
In 1968, the London Bridge was moved here.
On these shows, the ghost adventures, ghost hunting shows, you shouldn't go to a location like a bridge or a castle or whatever, a hotel. Go to a cemetery. That's where all the dead people are. Like, they're looking for dead people, so go to a cemetery. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dead people below your feet. Walk around and ask questions. Put your little peaky meters around and see what happens.
This may be the most deadly 900 feet of stone that we have ever investigated.
Get on with the investigation, Bagans. I can't take that name seriously, Zak Bagans.
Bagans? Mr. Bagans?
Yeah, it's like, hey Zach, where are you going? You off for the one ring, aye? Yeah, I'm off for the one ring. The one ring that will solve everything. Dun, 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 dun. Zak Bagans, Zak Bagans.
This is made out of granite, and granite stores energy. You know, the stone tape theory.
Traumatic memories. You know, a bad experience in it. It's branded into that time and place.
Mm-hmm.
The experience, you know, whatever that might be. There's just a little bad energy, and it's stamped permanently in that place. And then when these people go with their little readers and meters and they ask questions, they're asking questions, but they're probably not getting answers to their questions. They might just be hearing a memory caught in time. Maybe they're hearing. Maybe time is not linear, and we're all on top of each other. The past, present, and future all coexisting at once. So when they hear ghosts, maybe they're just hearing someone in the future.
Or the past.
Ask for a hamburger. You know, hey man, you got a hamburger, and then they're in some building 200 years in the future, or 200 years in the past.
So they're asking for a hamburger, and they're all like, "I'm frightened. This is so
for
scary.
a hamburger. I heard hamburger."
Oh my god.
He was executed in a form of execution called being hung, drawn and quartered.
This fella here is speaking the Queen's English. Perfectly enunciated English. Look at subtitles.
It doesn't make sense.
The first one goes all the way back to William Wallace, back in the 1300s.
Braveheart.
Absolutely.
And now they're showing us my national hero, William Wallace, getting chopped up, hung, drawn and quartered. Great. I think what they did with Wallace is they hung, drawn and quartered him. And what they do is that when they quarter you, they send each of your parts to separate corners of the United Kingdom. So it's a warning, you know. They wrap your testicles around your nose and they put the head on the spike, but your body parts are separated.
Tragedy and death have always been a part of this structure's history.
A graveyard shift, 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Dry dock near Glasgow. Just the creepiest fucking place, middle of nowhere. And I'd be on my own. I was doing security at the gate. So I'm doing my rounds, and it's really late. It's about 3 in the morning, and I would walk all the time, just round after round. I worked there for 10 years, by the way. This wasn't like I had this job for a week. I did this for 10 years. That's why I left. I got to the 10-year point. I'm like, I'm fucking done. So I was walking around and around and around, and it was I like to think, you know, I just in my head all the time. So I was crossing the dry dock, and there's like a gate you cross, and dry dock was empty. There's nothing under there, and I'm walking towards it, and to my right hand side there's an empty, abandoned factory. Separating the dry dock from this factory was like a chain link fence about 10 feet tall. One of those ones you can hold on to and like, look through.
Like a schoolyard one.
Aye. I'm walking up to the dry dock, just regular night. I hear a voice to my right hand side, and the voice says, how's it going? In Scotland we'd say, alright. And that's what it was. It was, alright, And I turned and I saw a guy with his hand on the fence, like this. I continued and I stopped, and I was like, it's 3 a.m. It's an abandoned building. My job is to stop people from coming in here. So I'd look back and there was no one there. And I was fucking creeped out. I go back to my little booth. I stayed there all night.
Yeah. How old are you?
24, 25.
Did he appear to be whole, or like was he like shadowy in bits? Or was he a whole person?
No, it was as brief as this. Like my look to you. As brief as that. So it was like, you say alright.
Alright.
Alright. That brief.
Weird.
And he was gone. And I've got an active imagination, so you can convince yourself, no, maybe my imagination was acting a bit squirrely that night. Or maybe.
Maybe it was a ghost.
Just maybe.
They would walk down to the railing of the bridge and they would jump off head first.
So I need subtitles for this guy.
Yeah. He's speaking over a phone. What?
We took a picture of a gentleman down at the bottom of the steps that was leaning up against one of the walls there, and we actually think he was Jack the Ripper.
What?
Fuck you. That's what I say. Fuck you, Gary Asbury, and your weird voice. He's just going through the greatest hits of ghosts. He's like, okay, well, I've got London Bridge. Oh, there was William Wallace there with his head. Oh, there was also the woman in black. She was walking across. This is like the Super Friends. And don't forget Jack the Ripper. We the ghost of Jack the Ripper. Come on. And then what they do is they go to these places. They ask the ghosts to talk to them. And then when they do, they all scream and run away. Mm-hmm. The ghosts are probably thinking, oh, what's the point in talking to you guys? You just fuck off anyway.
Just freak out.
We did a ghost tour.
Mm-hmm.
We were in Edinburgh, and we went underneath the city to the Edinburgh vaults. We went under the vaults, and it's like a city underneath us in the city of Edinburgh, where all the poor people used to live in the 1700s. So we went down there, and there was a weird coven area with weird lights and pentagrams and shit. And then there was another area with like a circle, a sacred circle, and no one was allowed to sit, like stand in the circle because
there was supposed to be like somebody had exorcised it.
Yeah, a group of people come in and exorcise this dangerous circle.
It was supposed to be full of demons or something.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
I stood in the circle.
You jumped through it, and then the person, there's a couple standing there.
Yeah.
And when you leapt into the circle and hopped out, the woman's like, because you had taunted the demons inside it.
Taunted the demon kind.
Yeah.
And that was a big mistake, because since then I've had experiences, demonic experiences. You know, sometimes I look in the mirror and I see this face.
Incredibly, the figure appears again on cue, appearing to be free-floating and clear from any possible background matrixing. Truly compelling evidence.
This is the least scary thing you've ever saw. So you're filming and then suddenly all you see is a little dancing stick figure.
I would laugh.
There he is.
That's water all the way down there. Oh, it's right next to you. Jay, it's on your right, it's on that.
Yeah, exactly. I don't
Oh my god!
Holy shit, it moved!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
It's touching you! Did you feel that?
What I saw was a spirit, a ghost, but I can't say that it was for sure a living person either.
God. Even
somebody
people
walks-
are ghosts now.
Somebody walks by our house. That's a ghost.
Yeah, we can't confirm. Ghost adventures, are we one and done?
You have to be in a mood. It's fun to make fun of.
Yeah.
So that is the entertainment. I'm getting nothing of real scientific endeavor there.
Yeah, so we're not, even though it was silly and dumb, we're not quite one. We'd never watch all the series, but you do the occasional one because it's fun. All right, let's move on.